Hey there, welcome to Cooking with Violet Vixen. Tonight we are cooking apple and berry lattice pie. Here's what we need. Gather all this. You also need a bowl, or I'm going to use the mixer, a rolling pin, something to cook your pie in, a bowl to have your apples in, a sifter. So get everything ready. Oven onto 180, 160 fan force. Let's get ready to go. First of all, sift your 3 cups of plain flour into a sifter. As I said, you can mix it with your fingertips. Today I'm going to actually choose to try and do it with my mixer. So, it's been a long day, but we want pie. Next up, grab your 200 grams of butter. Cut it up small because it's quicker for it when it starts to mix or when you do your making breadcrumbs. So into the mixer, get your sifted flour and your chopped butter. And as I say, rub it in with your fingertips, but I'm going to try and do it this way. While we're making the dough, start peeling your 6 granny smiths and cut them up into quarters, and then cut them thinly. Okay, so that is my 6 apples. Get 2 tablespoons of the quarter of caster sugar that's left and just sprinkle that over the top. Set the rest aside because we're using that later. Okay, so it's close enough to resembling fine breadcrumbs. So next up, in goes that 1/3 a cup of caster sugar. And add 6 to 7 tablespoons of ice cold water. Do that gradually. Now it's starting to become a ball of dough. Hooray! Now that it actually is resembling some sort of a dough, get a butter knife and just prise that out of your beaters. Okay, so what we've done is we've rolled it out. Grease your pie dish. And then try and get the excess flour off it. Carry it over, put it over the top. And line your pie plate, but make it fit, and this is going to go in the fridge for 20 minutes. The other half of the pastry goes in for 20 minutes as well. Okay, after 20 minutes, get that pastry out of the fridge. It's nice and chilled. Grab your apples. It says to drain them, but unless I see like syrupy water coming out, not very necessary. Now they've browned a little bit on the top, but I think that'll be fine. Yeah, they haven't really sweated much. Maybe it's a heat thing, I don't know. Little bit. Don't put that. Okay. nice huge amount of apple going on here. Okay, so grab those raspberries. Now they were frozen, so I have actually had them thawing out for a while. So my suggestion is to get a slotted spoon. Try not to put the raspberry juice on. Sprinkle it over the top. Okay, so once you've got that spread out, the rest of the pastry I'm going to roll out into a circle. Then I'm going to cut it into strips, and then I'm going to bring it over and I'm going to show you how we're going to do the top. We're going to make a lattice, which is fancy plat. So I'll be back. Okay, so I've rolled it out and I'm just going to cut it into strips. Try and do them about the same size. Just put the floured side down so that it's going to not show as much. I did try and brush a lot of it off, but this happens, I suppose. Okay, put your strips on. Put a couple across, like so, and then get some other ones. Now what you do is you go under, over, and under. And then you go over, under, stretch it a little bit. There we go, look at that. That's how we lattice. So we want to go under. I don't know if I've told you, it's been a long day today, and it is currently 8:30. Okay, but I'll just do one final one for luck, just on this end here. Okay, so we had to beat an egg white. Okay, I wasn't having a senior moment, I was reading my recipe. Okay, give it a good brush with that egg white. Now this is going to cook for 45 minutes, 160 fan forced, 180 regular. I put my oven on quite a while ago on 160 because mine does what it wants. Brush all around the outside. The rest of the sugar that was left over from when we did the apple, just sprinkle over the top. I don't want to mention once again it's been a long day, but anyway, that is fabulous and it's not even cooked yet. In it goes, 45 minutes, and I'm going to check in with you soon when it's done. There we have it, people, finally out of the oven. apple and raspberry lattice pie. Can't wait to eat it, but it's going to have to wait till tomorrow. Good night and thanks for watching, and you can check out on the socials what it looks like all ready to eat.